We're recording now. Recording now.
This
is series 1 of podcast. Podcast 1 alpha
101
version 1.0. And we're here with Frank and Stan. So Frank and Stan. Frank and Stan. Frank and Stan. Frank and Stan. So we got Frank and Stan here.
Hello.
So Frank's on my left and Stan's on the right. And Frank and Stan have both had some interesting stories to tell in their lives. Both Frank and Stan are pissed. They're both stoned. We've all been smoking and drinking.
And it's good.
And at the end of the day, there's a
having a good time.
There's a whole heap of good vibes happening here. So this is a sort of podcast that either gets squashed and no one listens to it, or they just go, hey, we resonate with these dudes. We want to listen to these crazy nutters sitting down there smoking and toking and talking and talking about life's ups and downs that the average people have, the average bloke has. So I've got Frank and I've got Stein there, and I'm not sure whether Stein goes before Frank or Frank and Stein goes before Frank.
Come on, mate, it's not Stein, it's Stan.
Stan. Sorry, Frank and Stan.
Fucking Stan, mate. Get it right, will you?
We're going to start with Frank. So Frank, how you going, Frank? How are you, Frank?
Well, I'm thinking about
Seriously.
that, actually. I'm actually thinking about how I am.
How are you, man?
I'm glowing.
You sound glowing.
Yeah,
You
it's
sound
good to
glowing.
be.
So why are you glowing? What makes you glow today? Besides the fact that your heart...
Then his counsellor took him out on a mental health day.
I got off the couch to start with.
Besides the fact that
His
he's
counsellor
not
took
creasing-
him on a mental health day and he's loving it,
There's no creasing.
And he needs more of them.
I had a friend ring me up and they said, "Are you okay?"
Somebody said, "Are you okay?"
Yeah,
That's not today,
and then
but-
just after that, another friend rang and he says, "Welcome to country."
Serious.
Yeah, it was bizarre.
So going back
So
to...
starting with that, how can I go wrong?
Going back to "Are you okay?" Who was that? Someone you knew?
Well, yes, it was a phone call out of the blue.
Okay.
And then-
remind me to tell you. I keep telling you, just because I'll lose this rank. Remind me to tell you of the same experience that I had some time ago, but same thing. But keep going. So it was someone you knew, someone out of the blue.
Everyone, you always receive a call or a direct contact from
An old mate.
from anyone in the world at that particular moment.
Right.
From
Everyone
an old mate.
does.
Yeah.
Even if it's a phone call from, say, Centrelink
Yep.
or an It's a bill, whatever.
Yep.
Even a phone call, even a wrong phone call, bizarre as it is.
Yep. So that's
That
what happened.
phone-
So you got that.
Yeah.
And
We're recording, aren't we?
yeah.
I can't believe that.
Yeah.
I wonder how it sounds.
I know.
But guess
So
what?
that-
It probably sounds how it's been recorded.
So
eh?
today's been actually a good day.
So it was a good
Because,
day.
well, Australian men, as we know, are a bizarre species throughout the world. That's what I think, anyway.
You know why we're one of a kind? Do you know why Australian men are one of a kind? Because we're fucking Australian.
Well, we're all,
No, we're fucking Australian.
yeah, and we're all a bit Frankenstein, aren't we?
Yeah.
So it's
No,
it's
we're
a
all
crazy
hey,
one.
we're multicultural, so we're all fucked up anyway. You know.
Stan,
And that's the whole thing. We're all multicultural.
Yeah,
right?
and
everyone-
everybody's been slammed by different cultures. When I was a kid, it was the Lebos and the Wogs and the Greeks and the Italians and everything.
But that's
now
perfect.
Now it's the Ethiopians and the...
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Everybody's getting bombarded
See,
by
this-
the same shit.
Now, this is the
So why
problem.
we keep going over
Well,
the same shit
Same
every
thing.
day?
And that's the point. It's
That's the
simple
point.
as that.
Why is the government doing the
Yeah.
same shit
Same
over
thing.
that doesn't work? It causes this, causes that, blah,
Do
blah,
you know
blah.
there is no racism until you hear about it on the
On
radio?
the radio, yeah.
And then it's just a never-ending cycle of repeat.
of media regurgitation.
Garbage.
Of media
regurgitated
So
garbage.
it's like picking
Stan,
up. It's like picking up Johnny off the bicycle,
Yeah.
right? And then just saying, "Oh, are you okay? You're going to be okay." And then guess what? And then you keep at him all the time. Turn right, make sure you got your helmet on, got your shoes, everything's tied. Yeah, 'cause, you know.
Panic, panic, panic.
So guess what?
So Frank, have you had personal experience in that kind of scenario? You've seen that in workplace, or in family situations?
In what? In getting a contact or something?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that many times. Happened to me many times.
Have you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I ring people out the blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I just call people because I'm at that particular moment. Text them, whatever.
Yep.
Stop fucking ringing me.
A mate of mine.
Stop fucking ringing me at 3 o'clock in the morning, will you, Frank? Eh? Give me the shits, dude. Eh?
So
You wake
Stan-
me up. By the time I get to my fucking phone, you hang up, cunt, eh?
And Stan-
And I'm not going to ring you back because you don't fucking answer.
Stan.
Yes.
Stan. So what's your story, Stan? What's your story?
What do you mean, story?
Well, why are you sitting here right now? Still alive.
Because I met you a few years back. You and your dog Cobber, and you're a mate of mine, and I'm sitting at your shack having a beer.
But you tell us that you come close to you're carrying a noose around the back of your car.
Yeah.
There's obviously a story behind it.
Oh, yeah, well, many years of drug years. That's all I'm going to say. All right.
Did you make the noose?
Yes, I did.
Well,
Would you like me to make you one?
no. I'm just trying to.
Can I make you one, Frank?
I'm just thinking.
No, Frank, can I make you one?
I'm just thinking.
Please. You've got plenty of trees at your house. They're good trees too, mate. Eh?
I'm thinking though, it's
Male
They are,
suicide.
Frank, eh?
With
Yes,
what
mate,
male suicide rates,
Yeah,
you could go
no.
to business.
It's
You
all
could
right.
go to business.
No. This
You
won't
go
be
into business.
suicide. This won't be suicide. This will be murder.
Yeah,
all
but
right?
I'm going to say, with male suicide
Hey, Frank.
rates at the moment, you go into business. Believe it or not,
dude.
I've seen some of the numbers and I haven't looked into it.
It's
but
crazy,
male,
isn't it?
male
It is,
suicide rate.
See, this is the
rate.
whole
Yeah,
thing.
but we don't get helped. We don't get help.
Well, you said you weren't looking for help.
Oh, no, mental health. I walked into mental health in my 40s, in my late 40s. Late male age suicide is 45 to 55. I was in that bracket and mental health turned me away in Western Australia.
Yep.
Well,
And where did you go? Where did you go?
I didn't. I met some young fellas.
So what did
they
you
gave
do?
me I met some young fellas. They gave me a go. They trusted me and fucking helped me. And I had a good time with them. I then got off all the shit because it was like fucking something completely different to what my life well before that. And these young fellas gave me a go. And that's why I'm here today.
And how crazy is that? So
It is. I was in my 40s
It's
and
like
these 20-year-old kids saved me.
yeah.
20-year-old kids saved me. No fucking mental health, no fuck all, mate. Nothing.
Well, they were the phone call.
They weren't. They were my neighbours.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
They were
They were
neighbours.
the call. They were in the system for you.
Something caused them to come into your
That's
But
it.
into your vision at that moment in time and say something or do something that changed you.
No, they asked me, did I want a fucking Jack Daniels and cake? And I went,
That's it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we
That's
sat
it.
down and I met him. That was it. That was the day I met him.
Exactly.
Would you like a Jack's, mate? Oh, I'd love one,
That's what I
dude.
say. That was the lightning bolt, dude.
Jack Daniels and cake is always a lightning bolt.
I look at it
Love
like
them.
this, gentlemen. I look at it like this. I see this tree trunk going up. All right, and we come to this point where you met these two people on the side. These two dudes you talk about, and at one point something was spoken, and instead of just going straight up, you all of a sudden your life just did a turn and started a new branch. Where it could have just gone straight ahead and continued on the way it was going.
And ignored.
And just
I could have been an ignorant old fart.
You would have gone down that path.
Could have been an ignorant old fart, like most of them in that caravan park.
Yeah.
Stan,
Around my age, eh?
Stan.
Yes?
You would have continued on that journey that you were already on. So the drug use, wherever you were going, that would have just continued on, and you would have self-destructed. But somewhere along the line, you met those dudes that changed that path, and you took a right-hand turn.
Yep. And guess what?
And all of a sudden, you took a new direction. You go, hey, look, this is a new way of going.
And guess what?
And you're still here now.
And guess what? I only ever seen them blokes take fucking... They had a little bit of fucking, how you going, a bit of gear and shit like that, but they were pot smokers. And they seen what the gear done to me, and I reckon I turned them away from that.
Well, that's good.
I do.
Yeah.
Right? And they seen where their mates at their age, at 20, on the gear for a few years, where they ended up. Most of them end up in jail or on fucking community works and fucking courts all the fucking time. And I'm glad these boys just steered away from it, eh?
So
yeah,
you,
mate.
have you ever heard back from them?
Yeah, I've had phone calls from people, would you recommend this dude for a job? Fucking oath I would.
Have you, the dudes themselves? Though?
No, I've never spoken to them
never
since.
Caught back up with them. No, maybe you should.
No.
No,
Well, they were there for that moment. They were only there for that moment.
I don't need to now.
See, these things are
I don't need to
these
now.
are just
Hey,
a
if I
moment.
bumped into him in the street tomorrow, mate, he'd be like my fucking long lost son or something, mate. You know what I mean? That I don't even have. Right? But he would be
And
to
that's-
me.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. But that in that moment,
No,
everything was. It's like karma, divine
But after 8
intervention.
months